Now, to preface, I'm not a coder. I'm not a game developer. I don't know anything about it, or some things, but that's besides the point. So I probably have no idea what I'm saying in this video. I have no idea if it's possible, but it's just a few things that I would personally want to see in Guts and Blackpowder. Do note that there aren't any weapons, but it's more cinematic options and quality of life commands in private servers, and things that I would really appreciate for my cinematic series. First things first, in the settings menu there should be a separate cinematic tab, or something like that, and when clicking on it, it would have a pop-up saying, oh, these are options that you should only enable for cinematic mode, and turning them on can ruin the gameplay experience. Now, why would you turn these on? Because they'll look pretty, obviously. Some options of what I see in there would include things like hiding objective UI, it means like hiding the red text and the whenever the objective pops up, like if you have an option to hide that, hiding Crawford's glow in UI, maybe going as far as having options to hide the subtitles of NPCs, hiding that clock at the end of Westminster in the top right, removing the version number, removing objective highlights, and those repetitive objectives as well, because they're kind of annoying. The highlights from charges, bugles, or spontoon uses. As you can see, these can really mess with players. Therefore, it would be a good idea to have the warning in front of these settings. However, for people wanting a more immersive experience, or people who want to make cool videos, these settings would be a godsend. Another suggestion for the settings menu, having the ability to lower the callout volume to absolute zero to mute it. I know callouts are awesome, but for people running hosts and things like that, callouts can be a little disruptive sometimes, and so having the ability to mute them would be pretty cool. It would probably be a good idea to also put that in the cinematic settings, since regular players would still need team communication. My third suggestion, this one is more like a fix. You know how you can mute music in Guts and Blackpowder, like in the settings, you can mute music? Well, that just doesn't work for Sleepy Hollow or Leipzig in the finale. I'm not sure why they aren't included in the music setting, but I would argue it's a little necessity to make the game a little more consistent, am I right? Okay, properly delving into some private server commands that would be cool. Toggle Z is an amazing command, allowing the stoppage of spawning zombies. Now, wouldn't it be cool if the devs expanded on this command, allowing you to stop only certain types of zombies? Like being able to do toggle Z barrel and bombers stop spawning, toggle Z viral and virals no longer spawn. I think that would be really useful for private servers for like events, that sort of thing. I think it'd be cool. Another current command in Guts and Blackpowder is toggle thinking. This pauses the zombie's AI. Now, wouldn't it be epic if we had the ability to pause a map's logic? Like, pause the USS Constitution in Roscoff so it just keeps spawning zombies on the water indefinitely. Or in Berezino we can pause the map to stop the log cart from returning. Or in Corb, just having an indefinite horde coming from the cellar. I mean, it would be a cool thing for players to mess around with. And it would be also a great opportunity to, like, film certain things, get cool screenshots because you'll be able to have like the boat on the water for a long time. I think it will just open up a lot of opportunities for creativity. And as far as regiments, because it wouldn't be a suggestions of GMB video without regiments, I think you can only really think of one, that's the Royal Waggon Train people. Soldiers, whatever. Reason why is because 1, their uniforms are already in the game, right? 2, they were known for like protecting the Royal Waggon Train, like they were known for protecting against people trying to attack it. And it would just be cool to see them like in the next regiment pack, just the Royal Waggon Train men. So then you'd actually be able to control the wagons with the Royal Waggon Train men. Who knew? I know this is a shorter video, but it's just some things that I would personally want to see in the game. And more specifically, things that would just be a huge help in developing my cinematic series. A little selfish, but We are still trying to find voice actors who can speak French, Polish, all those other polyglot languages. Or if you could just play the game and follow some directions, we could use your help in the Discord server. But otherwise, this video is just a bunch of ideas, and they would be useful for filming my super epic, lore-accurate cinematic series, because it would be awesome. Thanks for watching as always, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you when I see you.